All right, Mr. Davis, if you're there, I need you to unmute your device.
Your Honor, I guess I do need to speak with him.
All right, trying to get right now his camera's off, his device is muted, so I don't know if he's actually there. So, Mr. Davis, if you're there, I need you to unmute your device. I've sent you a request to unmute.
Oh, yes, sir. Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in a breakout session with Ms. Underwood.
Okay, thank you. All right.
And Mr. Glazier, we do have the Macomb County Jail here. As soon as Mr. Stover's in that room, we'll have you speak to him.
Okay.
Okay, Ms. DeHart, if you want to come forward to the podium, we can call your cases. This is file 25-22096-FH and 25-22097-FH, People versus Victoria Marie DeHart. We are here today for pretrial conferences in both of those cases, and we are proceeding today partially in person, partially by video conference. First, let me ask the attorneys to place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
B.B. McClure, on behalf of the people.
Salvatore Miller on behalf of Victoria DeHart.
Okay, and Mr. Malera, where do we stand with Ms. DeHart's cases today?
I'm asking to adjourn the matter one time. Need to sit down with the prosecutor and see if these matters can be resolved.
Ms. McClure, anything we need to address from the people's side?
Nothing on behalf of the people.
All right, so this case is 111 days since bind over, so this is going to be the last adjournment for purposes of negotiation. I'm going to be setting it for trial at the next pretrial.
Thank you, Judge.
So we'll set this for May 28th at 8:15. And Mr. Malera, would you do that stipulation in order, please?
Yes, Your Honor, I will.
So Ms. DeHart, your next date will be May 28th at 8:15 a.m.
Thank you.
Okay, you're all set.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, this is file 23, I'm sorry, Ryan Davis.
Oh,
This is file 23-21504-FH People versus Ryan Davis. We are here today for hearing on a probation violation, proceeding today by video conference. Ms. Underwood, do you want to place your appearance on the record?
Bond Underwood for Mr. Davis this morning, Your Honor.
And where do we stand with Mr. Davis's case
At
today?
this time, Your Honor, Mr. Davis wishes to accept responsibility and plead guilty to the violation.
All right, Mr. Davis, would you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty for perjury?
yes, I do.
Do you understand that you have a right to contest this violation of probation charge and to have a trial on it?
Yes,
Do you understand that throughout that trial, you'd be presumed innocent until your guilt is proven by a preponderance of evidence?
yes,
You'd have the right to have all the witnesses against you appear at your trial. You or your lawyer could ask those witnesses questions. And you also have the right to have me order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at your trial. Do you understand that?
yes,
You are not required to testify at your trial, and no one can say anything about you not testifying or hold that against you in any way. Do you understand?
yes,
On the other hand, you also have the right to testify if you wanted to testify. Do you understand that as well?
yes,
How do you plead to the charge that you violate the terms of your probation by testing positive for cocaine?
guilty.
Do you understand that by pleading guilty, you're giving up the right to a trial and the right to have your lawyer's assistance at that trial, as I've already explained?
Yes, I do.
Has anything been promised to you in order to get you to plead guilty?
No,
Has anyone threatened you in any way in order to get you to plead guilty?
no,
If I accept your plea, you'll be giving up any and all claims that the plea was given as a result of threats or promises that were not disclosed to the board on the record today, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
it is, Your Honor.
So you were placed on probation back on July 12th of 2024, is that correct?
Yes,
And one of the conditions of your probation was that you not use any controlled substances. Is that also correct?
that is correct.
And on March 14, 2025, did you test positive for cocaine?
Yes,
All right, I will accept the plea then. It's been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. Mr. Davis has had full knowledge of his rights and he has had competent counsel. I have received a violation of probation sentencing recommendation from the probation officer. This was a misdemeanor case. Have you received that, Ms. Underwood?
One moment. I don't believe I have. No, I have not, Your Honor.
All right, let's set the sentencing then for it's like the next date I can do it is May 16th.
could you say that again?
May 16th
Okay,
at 8:15 a.m.
May what, Your Honor?
16th.
Thank you.
Okay, so Mr. Davis, you are all set. You can go ahead and log out.
thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Underwood, do you need to speak to Mr. King?
Just for 1 second.
Okay, and Mr. Dagger Margosian, Mr. Paniagua is here. Do you need to speak to him?
No, Your Honor.
This is file 25-22163-FH, People versus Juan Carlos Paniagua. We are here today for a pretrial conference in this case, proceeding today by video conference. First, let me have the attorneys place their appearances on the record.
B.B. McClure, half the people filling in for prosecutor of record, Alvin Arnold.
Your Honor, Michael Dagger Margosian for Mr. Paniagua.
And Mr. Dagger Margosian, where do we stand with this case today?
Your Honor, I spoke with Ms. Arnold on this case yesterday. Both her and my request and what we think would be best in this case, we're asking for an adjournment for further discovery and investigation. If the court is good with it, we believe an adjournment of 60 days probably would suffice.
Yeah, that seems reasonable, given that the preliminary exam transcript was ordered. It's not due until June 10th. 60 days from today would be about consistent with that. So let's go with June 25th at 8:15, if that date works.
Fine with me, Your Honor.
That works.
Okay, and Mr. Dagger Margosian, would you be willing to do a stipulation in order for that adjournment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. I think we're all set then, Mr. Paniagua. Your next date is what did I say, June 25th? June 25th at 8:15 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So you're all set, Mr. Paniagua. We can go ahead and log out. Okay, Ms. Underwood, are you ready to proceed with Mr. King?
I'm sorry, Mr. King never entered the breakout room.
What do you want me to do?
Okay, Mr. King, there should be something on your screen asking you to go to a breakout room. Just hit yes or accept or whatever it's asking you to do.
Okay.
Mr. Glazer, do you need to speak to Mr. Stover? You were muted, Mr. Glazer.
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, 1 second.
Oh.
Can you call Jim and tell Mr. King to tell?
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Fry, I have Mr. Watson Clark is here in the courtroom. Are you going to need to speak to him?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Watson Clark, you want to come forward to the podium, please?
He's having trouble. All right, thank you. Bye.
This is file 25-22230-FH, People versus Anthony Wayne Watson Clark. We are here today for a arraignment in this case, and we're proceeding today by partially by video conference and partially in person. First, going to have the attorneys place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
Phoebe McClure, map of the people.
Brian Fry on behalf of Anthony Watson Clark.
And sir, you are Anthony Watson Clark, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Fry, does Mr. Watson Clark wish to have the information read?
No, Your Honor, we would waive the reading and we would acknowledge that we received that information. We would be requesting that the court schedule a pretrial and enter a not guilty plea.
All right, I will enter not guilty plea for Mr. Watson Clark and set a pretrial for, let's go with May 14th, if that date's all right.
That works for me.
Okay, so Mr. Watson Clark, your next date is May 14th at 8:15 a.m.
Okay, back here.
You can attend either in person like you did today, or if you prefer to do it by video conference, the bailiff will give you our video conference information. Okay. Okay, Ms. Underwood, did you get a chance to speak to Mr. King?
I did, Your Honor. Thank you.
Judge, my breakout closed.
Okay, I apologize. I clicked the wrong button. I was trying to get Mr. King back. Let me set that up again for you. Oh, Joe, you know, tell me the camera is off and the microphone's on. Camera's off and the microphone's on.
And the room where Mr. King is, the camera's off and it's muted. You. Bye.
There you go. Hit okay. There, let's do it. Let's do it for me.
All right, this is file 23-21419-FH People versus Derek Eugene King. We are here today for a hearing on a probation violation and also a contempt of court. We are proceeding today by video conference. Ms. Underwood, do you want to place your appearance on the record?
Rhonda Underwood for Mr. King this morning, Your Honor.
Okay, and Ms. Underwood, where do we stand with Mr. King's case today?
I would ask the court to continue Mr. King's not guilty plea. Mr. King is set for arraignment on a new felony charge this afternoon, Your Honor. So I would ask for about a week or two's adjournment to allow some time to see where this goes, Your Honor, and perhaps see what is going to happen realistically with Mr. King.
Okay, I'll set it for a week from today is April 30th at 8:15 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. King, you can let the officer with you know that you're done with court for today.
Okay.
Ms. Underwood, you need to speak to Mr. Raymond.
Just briefly, Your Honor.
Well, Calvin Judge will say first. Could we have Michael Clinton do the judgments? All right, thank you so much. Bye.
This is file 21-20605-FC, People versus John Mitchell Stover. We are here today for a hearing on a probation violation and proceeding today by video conference. Mr. Glazer, would you like to place your appearance on the record?
John Glazer on behalf of Mr. Stover.
All right, and we do have Mr. Stover here by video conference as well. So Mr. Glazer, where do we stand with Mr. Stover's case today?
Your Honor, this is a weird situation. This was issued way back in July of 23. My client says he's never been charged with anything. He's never been contacted by the police. Nothing has ever occurred in regards to this. He knew this girl, but there wasn't any charge or anything of that sort. So I guess in light of that, we'd ask for a hearing, but we'd like to make sure that this isn't just done by some police report, that actually the girl is present to testify. And I guess I'd like to see what the basis of this is. He's never had any contact with the police.
Okay, well, the only thing I can do is set it for a hearing and listen to the evidence and determine whether or not it constitutes a violation or not. So,
yeah, well, we would request that she be present. I mean, I assume there's some sort of police report that was issued in 23, and they could always do a hearing and just put in a police report, which is it is. I guess my client's objecting to that type of a situation. he's never had any contact with police. He was blown away that this got issued. He's never had a criminal charge, nothing, never talked to the police, anything of that sort.
Okay, I appreciate that, but the way to resolve that is to have a hearing.
I understand that. I'm just telling you, at a hearing, we would ask that that person be present. I'd also like to see the basis of how this got charged. I don't have anything. It says per
All right.
Detroit police report.
Okay, Ms. Clark, can you find us, we'll probably need, I'm gonna say 2 hours for a hearing on this probation violation.
Thursday, May 15th at 1:30.
Okay, does that date work for you, Mr. Glazier?
It does, Your Honor.
Okay, I guess that's gonna have to be contingent upon us being able to make arrangements with the Macomb County Jail for a Zoom pod. So we'll set it for that date. And we'll try to make arrangements. If that doesn't work out, we'll figure out something else.
Okay, and again, I get for a request for discovery, I'd like to at least see this police report that it's being based upon.
Ms. Holly, can you provide that to Mr. Glazier?
What I'll do is I'll provide it to the prosecutor. I don't know what happens after that. I've never given police reports to the attorneys, but I'll provide all that to the prosecutor.
You can provide that to me, Your Honor. It's I don't know why I would have to go through the prosecutor first. She's charged him with this violation.
All right, so Ms. Holly, please send a copy of that police report to Mr. Glazier.
Okay.
All right, so May 15th at 1:30 p.m. Mr. Stover, you can let the officer with you know that you're done with court for today.
Thank you. Thursday, May 15th, 1:30. Thanks.
Correct. Okay, Ms. Freeman and Mr. Lyons, you need to speak to Mr. Fenton.
Your Honor, I'm going to defer to Ms. Freeman.
No, we're set to proceed.
Okay. This is file 18-19189-FC, People versus Michael Davis Fenton. We are here today for a pretrial conference in this case, and we are proceeding today by video conference. First, can I have the attorneys place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure?
Phoebe McClure, map the people.
Melissa Freeman on behalf of Mr. Fenton.
May it please the court, George Lyons on behalf of Mr. Fenton.
Okay, and so this is a status conference that was set because Mr. Fenton has an appeal pending, I believe, with the Michigan Supreme Court. And when I looked on the website this morning, that appears to still be pending, waiting for resolution. Is that accurate, Ms. Freeman?
Yes, that is accurate. We filed an application on the 21st of February, and I've heard nothing since.
Okay. All right, so I suppose probably the thing to do is set this out for another status conference unless you'd like to do something different.
That seems to make sense if that's what the court wants to do.
I concur, Your Honor.
All right, why don't we set it then for June 4th at 8:15?
Thank you.
And if you hear something from the Supreme Court earlier than that and want to get back in front of the court, sooner, just give us a call and we'll try to get you on the docket sooner than that.
Okay, I will.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. McClure, anything to address from the people's side?
No, nothing to add. Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Lyons, could you contact me, please, sir?
I will make an attempt to, and Your Honor, I don't think Ms. Freeman or Mr. Fenton they were online when I shared with the court that I may very well be withdrawing from this case as I'm going to be making, I believe, a major career move.
Okay.
You said you're going to be withdrawing?
But I will zoom in with you, Mr. Fenton, and talk to you about what's going on.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you.
Judge, thank you.
Okay. So Mr. Fenton, you are all set with court for today.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Your Honor.
Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Underwood, are you ready to proceed with Mr. Raymond?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
This is file 24-21808-FH and 24-21890-FH. People versus William Michael Raymond. We are here today for a probation violation hearing, as well as a contempt of court for violation for failure to appear at a violation of probation hearing. Ms. Underwood, do you want to place your appearance on the record?
Ron Underwood for Mr. Raymond this morning, Your Honor. Your Honor, Mr. Raymond has a probable cause tomorrow morning in district court. He also has an appearance in district court this afternoon that I'm not sure what it's for. So I believe this is a case where we would like to ask you to continue the not guilty and to shut this down for next week on the 30th, Your Honor.
All right, we'll adjourn it to April 30th at 8:15.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Raymond, you can let the officer with you know that you're done with court for today.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Maples, he's not.
Oh, is he?
He's not on the docket. That's the file you just gave me.
Steve. Thank you.
Mr. Glazier, I don't have Mr. Carter here in the courtroom or logged into Zoom. Have you heard from him? You're muted.
I have not, Your Honor. Let me see if I got a phone number for him. I got a phone number. Let me call him, then I'll get back with you.
Okay. And Ms. Underwood, I don't have Ms. Cohen, Mr. Davis, or Mr. Garcia here all either.
We already had Mr. Davis, didn't we?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. We had Mr. Davis. So Mr.
I believe Mr. Garcia is incarcerated, Your Honor.
He's not on the jail sheet. We'll call and check on him.
He was there yesterday.
Okay. Mr. Fry, do you need to speak to Mr. Hurst?
If I could briefly, Your Honor.
Do you have a Stephen Garcia incarcerated there? Yes. The V. V, S-T-E-V-E-N. V is in Victor. Okay. All right, thank you. Bye.
Hello? Judge, I talked to Mr. Carter. He's going to get on Zoom in just a few minutes, he said.
Okay. Ms. Underwood, did you have any luck contacting Ms. Cohen?
I have tried to contact Ms. Cohen, Your Honor. I left it a message at an alternate and one number was disconnected. I know the last time Ms. Cohen was in court, she appears, Your Honor. The last time I believe we had Zoom problems. I would respectfully request.
Well, let me call the case. I
Thank
haven't
you.
called. This is file 25-22127-FH and 25-22128-FH, People versus Mary Elizabeth Cohen. We are here today for a pretrial conference in this case and proceeding today by video conference. The courtroom is also open to the public. First, can I have the attorneys place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
E.B. McClure, map of the people.
Rhonda Jordan on behalf of Ms. Cohen, Your Honor.
All right, and the record should reflect that this matter was set for a pretrial conference this morning at 8:15 a.m. It's now 9:02 a.m. and Ms. Cohen has not appeared in the courtroom and is not logged into the Zoom session. Ms. Underwood, is there anything you'd like to say about Ms. Cohen at this point?
I believe, and forgive me if I'm wrong, but I believe the last time was a couple weeks ago and Ms. Cohen dropped out before her plea could be taken. And I'm not sure she was back to get the new date. I believe it was sent out, but I'm not sure that the court sent, I believe the court sent that out. I would request, Your Honor, that we set this on a show cause basis for 2 weeks from today. Give us the chance to have mail get to Ms. Cohen.
I would note in the file there is a notice to appear and proof of service that was sent by the court on March 19th, scheduling a hearing for today. There's also a stipulation in order to adjourn the pretrial that was filed. I guess there's no indication of where that was sent, but there was a notice to appear sent by the court with plenty of time to have made it to her address. Sorry, I've got someone in the waiting room now. Let me just make sure that you know who this is.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, I have someone that just joined the meeting on an iPhone. I've sent you a request to unmute your device. Can you unmute your device, please?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me your name?
Brendan Carter.
All right, 1 second, sir. Okay, so back to Ms. Cohen. Well, I guess Ms. McClure, is there anything you want to say with respect to Ms. Cohen?
No, I guess I would just tack on what the court said, that she dropped out or something of the Zoom the last time and never made efforts to log back on.
All right, what I'm going to do is reset this for May 14th at 8:15 a.m. I will be treating this as a first failure to appear by Ms. Cohen, so if she does not appear for the pretrial on the next scheduled date, I will be directly issuing a bench warrant at that time.
Thank you, Your Honor. Does the court wish me to do a stip and adjournment, Your Honor?
Yes, please.
With Ms. McClure's permission. Thank you.
No objection. And I apologize.
Okay, I'm sorry, go ahead, Ms. McClure.
No, I just said I apologize. What was the date?
May 14th.
Okay, thank you.
And Ms. Underwood, do you need to speak to Mr. Garcia?
I've spoken with Mr. Garcia, Your Honor.
Good morning, Your
Okay.
Honor. How you doing?
Yep, fine, thank you. Mr. Fry, I apologize. I clicked the button on your breakout session to close it. Do you need to go back to the breakout session?
No, Your Honor, we are ready whenever the court is.
Okay, all right, 1 second. Okay, this is file 25-22182-FH People versus Jesse Hurst. We are here today for pretrial hearing in this case, and we are proceeding today by video conference. First, can I have the attorneys place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
B.B. McClure, map the people filling in for prosecutor of record Dave McCready.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Fry appearing for Jesse Hurst.
Okay, and Mr. Fry, where do we stand with Mr. Hurst's case today?
So, Your Honor, we thought we would have a plea agreement today, but Mr. McCready is gone, and there seems to be a slight clarification needed on the actual offer. I think there was a part of it that just needs to be clarified, and he's not available right now. So we would like to get in as soon as possible, ideally next week. My client is on a parole violation, I think, so he's not getting credit for any of this time, and we plan to enter the plea. So if the court's available, we would request that. We just need Mr. McCready to be available. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. McClure, anything from the people's side?
Just for Mr. Fry's benefit, Mr. McCready will be back in the office and available on Friday, the 25th. And we can, if the court can set it for next week, we can get a Zoom writ out right away.
Okay, let's go with next week then is April 30th at 8:15. Mr. Fry, would you be willing to do a stipulation in order for that adjournment?
Yes, I can do that. Ms. McClure, could I sign your name with permission?
No objection.
Thank you.
I also, on this case, need to order fingerprints. We don't have Mr. Hurst's fingerprints at this point, so I'm going to do an order for fingerprints. Mr. Hurst, you are all set with court for today then?
All right, thank you.
Mr. Glazer, do you need to speak to Mr. Carter?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, let me do Mr. Garcia first, then we'll do Mr. Carter after that. So this is, oh, I'm sorry. Ms. Garcia?
Yes.
You can come sit at the table here.
Oh.
Okay, this is file 25-52501-PP. Kelsey Garcia versus Stephen Garcia. We are here today for a hearing on an alleged probation violation, and we are proceeding today partially in person and partially by video conference. Ms. York Kelsey L. Garcia, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Underwood, you want to place your appearance on the record?
Rhonda Underwood for Mr. Garcia this morning, Your Honor.
And Ms. Underwood, where do we stand with Mr. Garcia's case today?
I'm a little concerned, Your Honor. We have asked for discovery. I haven't seen a signed copy of or a served copy of the PPO. In addition, Mr. Garcia has been in jail since April 9th, Your Honor, on this issue. I don't have a police report. I would ask, Your Honor, that Mr. Garcia be admonished to stay away from the person in question and the address, and that he be released and this be set for a new date, and I be given appropriate things that I've asked for.
Well, I don't know who this request for discovery was sent to. I see one in the file, and I mean, my name is listed as.
You know, I understand there's.
So I mean, you sent a request for discovery to my office. I don't have any discovery to give.
Well, see, I sent it to the prosecutor's office. Then I was told to send it to the court.
Well, the other party in this is Ms. Garcia. So if you want discovery, the prosecutor's office does not represent Ms. Garcia at this point.
Okay.
You would need to obtain it from her.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. I would further ask then, on the basis of the fact Mr. Garcia has already served more time than 95% of people do on these issues, Your Honor, that he be given a PR bond and admonished, and we set this matter over.
All right, Ms. Garcia, is there anything you'd like to say at this point?
Yes, I did call a couple of days ago and spoke to the clerk up there, and she said to bring my evidence today to present. And I would have mailed Steve a copy, but I do not know his address, and the address before where he was staying, last I knew, they had a no contact order. I wasn't sure where to present this.
No, we was evicted, that's why. So,
Mr. Garcia?
yeah, I know.
Okay,
Your Honor, if it's helpful, Ms. Garcia can come to our office after the conclusion of this, and we can collect what she has and turn it over to Ms. Underwood.
all right, I think that would be very helpful. Thank you, Ms. McClure.
I would also ask Ms. Underwood to go to the clerk's office and get a copy of anything that they might have from the initial filing of this.
Thank you.
I would indicate with respect to service of the personal protection order, there is a proof of service indicating it was served on Mr. Garcia on March 20th, 2025. And
thank you, Your Honor.
the incident is alleged to have occurred on April 8th. So Ms. Garcia, what I'll ask you to do is take whatever you have with you down to the second floor of the prosecutor's office, and they will make copies or do whatever needs to be done to get that to Ms. Underwood.
And I do have a video of Steve being served in my home, but I don't know how you guys present proof of that, but he was served.
Wow.
And I have no problem getting the police report myself and providing that to the courts.
All right, I wrote my judicial attorney's name and telephone number on sticky note. The bailiff's can give that to you. You can contact her in terms of transferring the electronically stored evidence to the court. Ms. Garcia, do you have any position on the request to release Mr. Garcia on a personal recognizance bond?
I just asked he stay away from Bristol Street, and I do believe he has learned his lesson. The only thing I asked the court is to rehab. I think rehab will help him better himself and his actions that he has done in the past year.
So what I'm going to do is release Mr. Garcia on a personal recognizance bond with the condition that he not be within (1,000 feet) of the address on Bristol Street that's listed in the petition.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Garcia is being.
Also,
Thank you, Your Honor.
And also the requirement that he submit to random drug testing through Mr. Coast in pretrial services.
That's no problem. Thank you, Your Honor.
Sorry, Ms. McClure, what is it that you were going to say?
Just since he's being released today, do we have a next date
I'm sorry.
so that he can get it before he leaves the jail?
Yep, thank you. So we'll set this for another pretrial on May 14th at 8:15.
May 14th, Your Honor.
Correct.
Thank you. Mr.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Garcia,
Yes.
the first thing you do when you're released is walk over here and come up to the third floor and see Mr. Coast.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Underwood.
All right, so you can let the officer know that you're done with court for today, Mr. Garcia.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. I think we're all set then for today.
I believe that concludes my docket with you, Your Honor.
Yes.
If you need anything else. Oh,
Okay, thank you.
Judge, I'm going to step out for just a minute to advise my staff of Miss Garcia stopping by.
Okay.
God bless. Take care.
Mr. Bayonetta, what case are you covering today?
Morning, Your Honor. I'm here on Nathan Blevins.
Okay.
Or Nicholas Blevins, I apologize.
We're waiting on Mr. Murphy for that one.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so as soon as we have Ms. McClure back, we'll go with Mr. Carter's case and then Mr. Mapes. This is file 25-22166-FH, People versus Brendan Jamal Carter. We are here today for a pretrial conference in this case and proceeding today by video conference. First, can I have the attorneys place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure?
B.B. McClure, map the people.
You are muted, Mr. Glazer.
John Glazer on behalf of Mr. Carter.
And where do we stand with Mr. Carter's case today?
Your Honor, my client's going to plead no contest to an attempt with a Killebrew to no upfront jail.
All right, Ms. McClure, is that a complete and accurate statement of the plea agreement?
Mr. Glazer, what did you say he was pleading no contest to?
To attempt.
Okay, yes, I didn't hear that, so I just wanted to make sure. Yes, that is accurate, and the court should have a plea agreement and an amended information. If it does not, I can forward those.
Yeah, you have that. Have the amended information. I don't think I have the plea agreement.
Okay. It is on its way to your staff.
Okay. All right, Mr. Carter, would you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under penalty for perjury?
Yes, sir.
And you are Brendan Jamal Carter?
Yes, I am.
You can put your hand out if you want. Mr. Carter, you've heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention to plead no contest today to count 2 on the amended information, attempted identity theft?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Do you understand that the maximum possible penalty for that offense is 2.5 years in prison and or a $12,500 fine?
Yes, sir.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Glazer and the advice that he's given?
Yes, sir, I am.
Neither the prosecutor, defendant, or anyone acting on the defendant's behalf has discussed a possible sentence with the court. Is that, other than as we've discussed it on the record here today, is that correct, Ms. McClure?
That is correct.
Mr. Glazer?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Is that also your understanding, Mr. Carter?
Yes, Your Honor.
If a guilty plea is accepted, there'll be no trial. That means you're giving up the rights that you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have the right to a speedy public trial by jury. You could ask for a non-jury trial, and if the prosecutor and the court agree, you could have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty, and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at your trial, to have the witnesses against you appear at your trial, and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses that you have for your defense to appear at your trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial and not have that silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you wanted to testify. Do you understand, Mr. Carter, that if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you also understand that any appeal from the conviction and plea would be by application for leave to appeal and not by right?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, conviction of a crime can result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Do you have any questions about any of those rights, Mr. Carter?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand that you're giving those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
How do you wish to plead then to the charge that on or about April 10, 2024 in the city of Adrian, County of Lenawee, that you did commit the offense of attempted identity theft?
I would like to plead guilty.
There should be no contest.
Oh,
Your
no
Honor.
contest. Sorry. No contest.
Has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead no contest to that charge?
No, sir.
Do you understand that if I accept your plea, you'll be giving up any and all claims that the plea was given as a result of threats or promises that were not disclosed to the court on the record this morning, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea?
Yes, sir.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises, threats, or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce Mr. Carter to plead no contest?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Carter, other than as we've talked about it on the record today, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence would be?
No, Your Honor.
Is it your own choice to plead no contest today?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how are we establishing the factual basis?
I can put a stipulation on the record, Your Honor. We would stipulate that the evidence in this case, or at least the allegations in this case, are that Mr. Carter used a credit card of John Butler in Lansing without his permission in amount totaling $8,000. And it's being brought here because I guess identity theft can be brought actually where the defendant is located, even though it occurred up in Lansing. Reason for the no contest plea, Your Honor, is civil liability, also criminal liability, as there's always the potential for him to be charged in Lansing, though he hasn't been up to this point.
Okay, Ms. McClure, is that an adequate basis in your opinion?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. I would ask for a stipulation as to enter Adrian Police Department report number in this case to establish the factual basis. And further, I would assert that venue is proper here because that is where the victim lives. And then through the identity theft statute, venue is proper where the victim lives.
Okay, yeah, we're okay with that stipulation, Your Honor.
And as to the police report, it's police report number 24004054, and it was authored by Detective Jonathan Gettner, dated April 15th, 2024. And if the court and Mr. Glazier allows, I could put on some facts that do in fact establish the crime that occurred here.
Any issue with that, Mr. Glazier?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead, Ms. McClure.
The contents of the police report indicate that Mr. Butler went to the Adrian Police Department, Mr. John Butler, excuse me, went to the Adrian Police Department and reported that an individual went to Case Credit Union in Lansing and withdrew money from his account totaling $8,000. And in doing so, he had an identification card, a photo ID with Mr. Carter's own photo on it, but with Mr. Butler's personal information on it, and was successful in withdrawing money using the personal identifying information of Mr. Butler. In addition, it's reported that an address associated with Mr. Carter was used the personal identifying information of Mr. Butler to open or attempt to open credit in Mr. Butler's name, and it's believed that at least 3 lines of credit had been established in Mr. Butler's name using his personal identifying information, but obviously without his consent. And with that, the people are satisfied with the factual basis.
Okay, has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D, Ms. McClure?
It has.
Mr. Glazier?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I will accept the plea. It's been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. Mr. Carter has had full knowledge of his rights. He's had competent counsel. Court's not made any agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or sentence in this case with the prosecutor, defense attorney, defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of any of them, other than as we've talked about on the record here today. I will refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation, and we'll set sentencing for June 20th at 8:15 a.m.
Your Honor.
Yeah.
I want to instruct Mr. Carter right now. Mr. Carter, when you go do the PSI, do not discuss the facts of the case. You pled no contest, and there's a potential for criminal liability up in Lansing. So you can talk to him about everything else, just don't talk to him about the facts of the case, okay?
Okay, so are you guys telling me to go? Do I have to do anything down here in Lansing, basically, or?
No, you have to report to the probation department here
Oh, in Adrian County
in Lenawee County. Yep.
or Lenawee County?
Yeah.
So-
Okay. So we'll give you some instruction on that in just a moment, Mr. Carter. I will refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. Again, the sentencing date was June 20th at 8:15. Mr. Carter, I'm going to put you in a breakout session with Ms. Holly from our probation department, and she'll give you instructions on what you need to do in order to do your pre-sentence investigation interview.
Okay, okay, and I could just do that on Zoom, you said, basically, or?
You're going to have to talk to Ms. Holly about that.
Okay, all right.
Okay, and I'm sorry, Mr. Glazer, did you want to be a part of that breakout session?
Yeah, I can be for just a minute, Your Honor.
Okay, let me move you over there real quick. Okay, Mr. Noe, are you ready to proceed with Mr. Maples?
I certainly am.
This is file 23-21397-FC, People versus Stephen Maples. We are here today for a pretrial conference. In this case, we are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me have the attorneys place their appearance on the record, beginning with Ms. McClure.
Stevie McClure, may I have the people filling in for prosecutor record Allison Arnold.
Good morning, Your Honor. Charles Noe appearing on behalf of Mr. Maples.
All right, and we have Mr. Maples present by Zoom from the Lenawee County Jail. Sir, you are Stephen Maples, correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Noe, where do we stand with the case today?
Your Honor, in this matter, I've had several conversations both with my client and Ms. Arnold, who's the prosecutor handling this matter, regarding possible defenses on this matter and need for expert witnesses on that, which I have initiated as soon as I got retained in this matter. That is still a work in progress. So what we'd like to do, we currently have a final pretrial and jury trial date set in this matter already, so I don't want to mess with that. But we would like to set another pretrial. Ms. Arnold and I discussed sometime in June. I'm looking at June 18th or June 11th, if that would be agreeable to the court. I already know it's agreeable to Ms. Arnold.
We can do June 18th at 8:15.
Very well. I'll do the notice. Excuse me, sorry, Ms. McClure may send out their permission.
No objection.
Okay, is there anything else that we need to address with the case today then?
Not from the defense.
Nothing on behalf of the people.
Okay, thank you then, Mr. Maples. You can let the officer that's with you know that you are done with court for today.
That's all I have with you this morning. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Glazer. Mr. Carter, you're all set. You can go ahead and log out.
All right, appreciate you. Thank you.
And Ms. Holly, we just did Stephen Maples and he just got adjourned to June 18th.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, so we are done until we get Mr. Murphy from Judge Anselm's court.
Is Cassie Coley doing anything?
We need Mr. Murphy for her case.
Okay.
Your Honor, Ms. McClure stepped out for a second. I'm going to cover for her, but